We're in the after show.
You have gone red.
I have gone red. That's because my camera thing is all messed up.
Did we forget to read the email?
We did. No one's emailed us though, so
FAN-CRAM@gmail.com.
there you go, guys. It's there. Hold on. Damn it.
Yo, I got some stuff.
Got some stuff.
I was surprised I even found anything on this freaking movie. 2006. The internet hadn't even been invented yet by Al Gore.
Yeah, it was around a little bit, wasn't it? Oh my god, what is happening?
What the actual hell are you
Oh
doing?
my god. I'm trying to fix my camera.
And why does it say the host for next week?
Oh my god, just give me a goddamn minute.
Cancel the after show. The thing's a piece of shit already.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright.
You had one job.
There we go. There's the video.
You're taking up my video space.
Damn it. I should have done this in prep. I know.
That was awful. You see that?
What?
I pushed the other side.
Wait, here, do it. Here.
I was like,
There.
no,
There.
not that way. Push that way.
No. Yeah, okay.
Fucking hell, man.
Okay.
I'm such a dumbass.
A little bit. Alright, so.
Put that on a t-shirt.
I'm such a dumbass. Tokidoki Tensei. Alright. What's the name of the shit we're watching next week?
I don't know. Oh, it's
Damn it.
Gurren Lagann. Gurren.
No.
That's her.
Gurren.
Lagann.
Lagann.
2 N's.
There it is.
Lock it in.
Another anime.
All
Alright, what are we talking about in the after show?
We got facts and shit.
Facts
we
and
got
shit.
Credible. I wrote this yesterday. And it just surprised me. We got a category called
Credible or shit?
trivia. Because we're gonna be going through IMDb and seeing what's credible and what's shit.
Yeah, so, okay, they say that I'm going to start it off with the thing, which is the most interesting thing, is that the event at the beginning of the movie actually happened.
Wait, you're jumping through. I got more stuff, man.
No, I want to talk about that.
I mean, we can, but can I say
Okay,
all the
okay,
categories?
go through them
we got,
all. Go
we,
through them all.
We got a goddamn community grab bag with some concept art, fan theories, and then we are going to wrap everything up with a did you notice? All right, go. You're skipping ahead, but let's go.
Yeah, so apparently that happened. Is this, like... And I've seen it in multiple places. It's not just IMDb.
Okay,
But-
read what it is, because
So,
I don't think the listeners know.
So, the event described in the beginning of the film is based on an actual event. In February of 2000 at the U.S. military facility located in the
Nice.
center of Seoul, a U.S. military civilian named Mr. McFarland was ordered to dispose of formaldehyde by dumping it into the sewer system that led to the Han River. Despite the objection of South Korean subordinate, the government attempted to prosecute Mr. McFarland in court, but the U.S. military refused to hand over the custody of Mr. McFarland to the South Korean legal system. Later, a South Korean judge convicted Mr. McFarland in absentia. The public was enraged at the government's inability to enforce its law on its own soil. In 2005, nearly 5 years after the original incident, Mr. McFarland was finally found guilty in court in his presence. However, he never served an actual prison sentence, and there has yet to been no sightings of a mutant creature in the Han River yet.
Okay, someone was really jacking himself off with that last sentence, like, yet.
He's got it.
Who knows?
Like, he deserves it. That was
Yeah.
a good one.
So I'm going to say credible, and here's why. There's another source we have on here that, from the director's commentary, that states this.
Really?
Yes. So I think it's credible. Depending whether or not the actual details, I think that maybe the event actually took place, that there was an incident. It was probably well documented, probably well known. It's probably not fake news, but I think it's good. I think that's just credible and not shit.
Well, that's just insane. I wonder if
It
it
is.
was that amount. Like it was that
I
amount
don't.
of.
That may have been inflated, but I think. And here's the weird thing, because like that may have been an event, but the way they started off with him just like, we're trying to clean this place up, and why don't you just dump these down the drain? There's got to be more than just dirty bottles for a reason for you to dump it. Maybe that was the actual thing, but I think they were just really trying to like hand wave this origin story, so you would like, okay,
Just
we
like,
got
here's
formaldehyde down the
yeah,
drain.
this is how the monster gets made. Here you go.
Yeah, and whether or not formaldehyde will do anything like that, that's
I don't think
kinda,
it would.
my bullshit detector went way off.
Yeah.
So even that much formaldehyde, it would just make it more formaldehyde-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an actual term, formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, it just got put into the Webster's dictionary.
Oh,
Formaldehyde
cool. Formaldehyde.
means more formaldehyde-ish.
For Heidi.
Yes.
For Heidi.
All right. Director Junho Bong and the designer of the creature nicknamed it Steve Buscemi based on the actor's screen persona and the way he acted.
I don't get this. I don't get this one though. Like, why did he name the creature Steve Buscemi? I don't get it.
Does Steve Buscemi get on all fours and like?
No, he does not. He does not.
Are you sure? Have you watched Fargo?
I
recently?
have watched Fargo, but he does not do that.
Did he have a prehensile tail? He can just grab little kids and people and fling them around.
He does not.
Okay,
He does not have many arms either.
So you calling it credible, or you think it's bullshit?
Well, I mean, he might have, but I think that's a shit reason.
It is a shit reason. It's a goddamn bullshit reason.
No. The crew used big barrels to make the splash effects. I can totally see them doing that. I think that's.
I can see him.
Yeah.
When I rewatched it the second time, there was a scene when after he grabs Hunseo, when he grabs her, he jumps into the water, and there's like people in their boats or paddle boats, and like the splash. It really did. I think it probably should have done a bigger splash, but I think it was just because of the size of the creature. But I think it did a really good job of like matching everything up and making it look believable. So I could see it was about the size of a metal barrel.
Yeah.
So yeah. The director designed all the creature's movements. He compared it to directing an actor.
Okay.
It's all CGI.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm sure. Yeah.
Whatever. Go, you get your next one. The scene where Namiel kicks Gangdu at the funeral ceremony was improvised. I believe that. That's incredible. That whole scene was freaking probably ad-libbed.
It was so great. I love that scene.
That's where I both love this movie and thought, like, what a weird place to put in this kind of comedy. the person coming and asking who parked their Hyundai incorrectly was hilarious, because it's like one of those things. Great. It's one of those things like in real life, nothing is like super dramatic. There's always like some awkwardness. Life is weird like that. But like, I know why the brother was angry at Gangdu. For there was a reason for that, but like, you're like drop kicking him. But then like they're just like rolling on the ground. Almost like they're laughing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, let's act so ridiculous. And then the reporters come out and they're taking pictures of everything. But no, I definitely believe that was improvised. Because I was like, is this supposed to be funny? Am I supposed to be like crying at this?
Oh,
like,
I was laughing.
Yeah. It's like, this girl potentially at this point could have been dead.
Yeah.
By the way, did you notice? Here's I'm gonna say it for the did you notice? Never mind.
All right.
I don't want to jump ahead. I'm not gonna be like you and jump ahead.
Okay. Bay Duna has acrophobia. What's acrophobia?
A fear of high? No, that's fear of
Google.
Acrophobia. God, we gotta Google shit now. I thought it was no. That's
It is heights.
Fear of heights. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Acrobatics.
Fear of acrobatics.
Fear of the circus. Who's Bay Duna?
That was the aunt or the sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, yeah. She had that scene where she was up on that bridge, like living in the bridge. I guess you can do that. That's a thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you even get that panel off to live in there?
I think she just crawled up in there. It was
What the
only.
hell is
It
like
was
a little-
only. She was only in there for a couple hours because this was all in a span of like 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay. In the news montage that depicts public hysteria, the man following the shot of the Center for Disease Control is former Canadian Deputy Prime Minister John Manley. I guess that could be verified. I'm not going to do it. So, who cares?
Oh, I also saw somewhere that a lot of like the news footage and stuff they used was stuff from the Iraq War. I don't know if that's correct, but I read that online.
If it's online, it's got to be true.
Right?
Included among the 1,001 movies you must see before you die, edited by Steven Schneider.
Okay.
I guess this movie was included.
Oh, did you notice the Wilhelm scream? I didn't notice the Wilhelm scream.
No, where was that?
It says when the Beast's first appearance and when the guy he slaps the guy.
I think I did notice that.
I didn't. Man.
Maybe subconsciously noticed that.
Yeah, maybe it was a little quieter because they usually go. Ah.
Maybe, yeah. I'm kind of over the Wilhelm scream. It was funny at first, but now everyone's doing it. If you can sneak it in, that's one thing. But if you just make it blatant,
Yeah.
George Lucas. I didn't know the designs of the creature were done by Weta Workshop. That's pretty cool.
No.
If it's true.
Yeah,
Or
that's pretty
bullshit.
cool. Weta Workshop is a pretty cool place. That'd be a pretty cool place to work.
It would be a very cool place to work.
Yeah.
The film takes place in 2000, 2002, 2006. We knew that. That's from the movie.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm jumping back.
I'm gonna
I'm writing
I'm
the
gonna look at
ship.
that concept art that you've pulled up.
Yeah, no. Going back.
No, go on.
I have
Is
another
Is
thing.
that not the next thing?
No, we're going back.
Oh, we're
to
going back.
You went to credible or shit trivia.
You're right.
I'm starting at facts and shit.
Facts and shit.
Okay, this is a site called filmschoolrejects.com.
Mm-hmm.
It was 34 things you learned from the director's commentary.
Oh,
So the
okay.
first thing-
Sweet.
Yeah, first thing we looked at was the Mortician, the whole true events with that stuff. The next thing, Bong remembered Scott Wilson from 1984's A Year of Quiet Sun and 2003's Monster. That the actor had a small role in those films. The director felt the actor had the dignity that was needed for the role of the U.S. Doctor. So Scott Wilson making rounds. This is before Walking Dead, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is way before that.
A little South Korean geography. The Han River runs right through the middle of Seoul and is very broad. Many residents of the city have crossed the river several times a day. Bong. I hope I'm pronouncing that name incorrectly.
Bong.
Because also mentions there are
Bong.
suicides. There are suicides involving people jumping the Han River every day. So
Damn.
the whole scene with the guy jumping in was just that was the daily jump, I guess you can call it.
Damn.
That's probably awful to say because there's real people jumping in the river. That's a South Korean podcast. The Daily Jump.
The Daily Jump. Welcome to the Daily Jump. We go through each jumper and learn everything there is to know about them.
And we watch him up to his final moments before he smacks the water. It's getting dark. Okay, so Bong Joon-ho felt that in many monster movies, it always the scientist or the muscle hero who saves the day. He wanted the heroes in his films to be everyday people. So this is essentially a dysfunctional family. I thought that was a really good way to take it because in the end they become bad. They all have like their own like thing, you know. But they're able to kind of come together. It's kind of like a family reunion of sorts, or like a healing of wounds. Even though they're all kind of coming together to save Hun Seo.
Right.
But I think it was really well done how they all kind of slowly came back together to work as a family and to be a family.
And to kill the monster.
Kill that son of a bitch.
Poor monster. He just wanted to live.
Let's see. I'm not doing that one. Blonde hair and black roots showing through Song Kang-ho. Kang-ho was deliberate choice to make the character appear lazy and not very bright. So apparently in South Korea, having
highlights is just means you're an idiot.
Having frosted tips makes you look like a dumbass.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's as was at the end. He changed his hair goes back to normal, so he's not a dumbass anymore.
Yeah.
Skipping that one. That one's kind of weird. Rains mentions the tradition of withholding the monster in typical monster movies, and the fact that Bong completely breaks his tradition, which I thought was interesting. You had a little bit of a like every monster movie almost does that, where they hide them to the end.
Mm-hmm.
You have Cloverfield did that,
Mm-hmm.
but this one is kind of outright and just here's your monster. He's in the movie.
Yeah. Well, they just showed them right up front. Well, I mean, that kind of all started like with Jaws, but that was because like they didn't have the creature to show. Like the animatronic shark wasn't working, so they couldn't shoot the shots that they wanted to shoot until like the end of production. So like they hit it, but like it wasn't like they wanted to.
Right. I mean, they hit it in a way where it was its like natural growth,
Mm-hmm.
and then one day it was just hanging from the bridge. Yeah, that's cool. So the Rains, who is this Rains guy? I should probably know because he was probably in the commentary. He recollects visiting Bong's production offices and seeing dozens of potential creature designs hanging on the wall. Essentially, the director wanted to create something that did not look like a dragon,
Mm-hmm.
that something different from those you typically find in Western movies. Most notably, he didn't want his creature to look like a dragon. Pictures of mutated and exotic fish were used to ultimately create the look of the monster. He said he wanted to focus on the tail and the mouth as being the most important parts. I think that was pretty much, you saw those mainly
Yeah.
as like the weapons and the things that focus on. So it did look really freaking creepy.
Yes,
It did look, I mean, that's why I really liked it, where it didn't look like a pristine animal, because it wasn't. It was supposed to look like a mutation, something that didn't quite run right.
Right.
If you looked at how it ran, it was kind of a jerky movement.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like super intelligent, which was also kind of made it more, I guess, dangerous or scary to think about. There was pressure on Bong Joon-ho to include less full-on shots of the creature's face and more profile, as these would be cheaper to do. Interesting. I didn't realize, I guess, less to animate? I guess
I guess.
that's weird.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess someone can... it was in the director's commentary, so somebody said it.
Somebody said it. Oh, I didn't bring up, but I did notice that they did do some practical effects towards the end of the movie. You could definitely tell that was like they were actually like when he was pulling her out of the mouth and all that. All that was practical. Just kind of wish that we had more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the line, once he was a student activist, but now he's a loser, Bong Joon-ho on the character Namio. Rains mentioned that the bottle Namio was carrying when he enters the funeral hall is a bottle of soju.
Soju.
A Korean form of vodka made from sweet potatoes. I didn't know you can make alcohol from
What?
that. I guess you can make vodkas made from potatoes. So the soju bottle is also a foreshadowing of Namio carrying the Molotov cocktail at the end of the film. So foreshadowing. There's a lot of foreshadowing in this film. So there's a lot of stuff here. I'm not gonna go through all this crap.
This is
There's 34 of these damn things.
This is a long list.
5 companies were involved to execute the creature. That's cool.
Yeah, but if you're interested in looking up the list, it's 34 things that we've learned from the host commentary track by Film School Rejects.
Film School Rejects. We are not Film School Rejects, so we won't continue reading it.
No, I was gonna go to film school, but
You really?
yeah, I was.
Let's look at some pretty pictures because I'm tired of reading.
Pretty pictures. So these are like the creature designs. This is what
I guess so. I don't know if they're official or just people doing it.
Oh god
They
damn
look
it! This red thing. Oh my god! Just fuck it. Just don't show it.
There you go, boys and girls. Just fuck it.
Just fuck it.
That's Nike's. That's Nike's new logo. New slogan. Just fuck it.
Just fuck it.
They're tired of beating around the bush with just do it, and they're just gonna go with just fuck it.
There you go. You get no video of me, and no video of Jared. We're just
no Lieutenant Yar.
There we go. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Look at those beautiful concept art pictures.
I like this one with the big, the big thing.
Yeah, it almost looks like a wounded fish the way it runs around.
Yeah. I don't know what that one is from.
Yeah, some of these have nothing to do with the movie, but
Yeah.
so
Ooh, look at that
hopefully you have safe search turned on. You're gonna
I
get some
do.
furry looking shit probably down at the bottom.
I do have it. I like this. I like this design. That's great.
Yeah. All
Oh,
these were. Let's see. Though you look at the top ones. There's one with like a shark head. I think that would have been too on the nose.
on the nose. Where you see the shark head one?
Scroll down some more.
Down. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks bad.
I don't even think that's from the movie. I think it's from something else.
That's from Interstellar Marines concept art.
Yeah, so we're gonna
that?
grab a weird grab bag of this. This one at the bottom with his mouth open looks like
That's
a
from
giant.
Darksiders. Why is all this on here?
You know what? When you just do a quick Google search, you get what you get.
That's the Alien versus Predator Pred Alien. That's not this movie.
You lied to me. You know what?
I feel
you
like
picked a movie
I
that
feel
didn't have
like
a lot of fan art, so I had to go to concept
how
art.
did I know that this wouldn't have a lot of fan art? Like,
You do your homework before you pick your movie.
I just picked it because I was a fan of the movie. Excuse me.
That's cool. You can be a fan of one.
Look at that one. That one's,
Damn.
look at that one. That one's creepy as fuck. All right.
That's what they're going for.
Yeah, that's what they were
Creepy as
going
fuck.
for.
Fan theories.
Fan theories?
But you know what? We already don't need to do that because we already figured that out. I put that in there before I found the other thing.
What was it? What was the fan theory?
It was it was asking why did they flush the chemicals down the drain,
Oh.
and someone put this whole thing. It was like this, like this underlying. Actually, let me go and read it. So, this is TJ McWeaksauce on Reddit with his with his expert opinion. The way I see it, one of the underlying messages of the host is that the United States often bungles attempts at international aid. In the opening scene, it was an American, played by Herschel from The Walking Dead, who ordered this Korean subordinate to dump all the formaldehyde down the drain. Not only is this irresponsible and dangerous, I think it's also illegal. No shit, Sherlock. Why did he order this? Because the bottles were dusty. The order was crazy. The reasoning behind it was batshit insane. Then, through the rest of the film, the American medical and biohazard teams that were sent to Korea following the monster attacks are portrayed as bumbling idiots at best, or villains at worst. That's one scene in which the main character is in an intense interview with a cross-eyed American doctor. I figured the only reason to make the American character in the dramatic scene cross-eyed, by the way, that's his actual face, dumbass, is to make that character look like an idiot, and by extension, make the country he represents look idiotic too. I could totally be off base for my interpretation, but I couldn't help but think that the host filmmakers really didn't like how the U.S. operates on foreign soil.
He probably didn't,
The new color responds, "Thank you for that reply. Tjat makes a lot of sense, actually." So yeah, thank you, TJ McWeaksauce. TJ McWeaksauce for that poignant look at the host and its underlying themes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could have cut down on the weak sauce there and not be so weak.
You need to get some of that Szechuan sauce.
Get that sweet Szechuan sauce.
That Szechuan sauce.
I hope that comes back as a thing.
Huh.
All right, enough of that. I don't know if that's really a thing. I think it's some kid's interpretation, which, that happens, and that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he was trying to make it. I think he was more just using that historical event as a jumping point for, like, what if it fucked with, like, the ecosystem?
Mm-hmm.
They made a monster.
Made a monster.
Yeah, hold on a second. Before you jump into anything,
What?
let's find out who this guy is. The
Who?
host.
Which guy? The director?
No, 1 second. You
What am I doing?
you stretch.
Stretch.
Do a little dance. Show the audience your moves.
I'm stretching. You asked me to stretch.
Show me your moves.
I'll move. I don't have any. Jesus, don't put me on the spot. I'm not an improvinator.
Paul.
Not an improvinator.
Paul. Here we go.
All right.
Paul.
Huh?
Okay.
I thought it was there.
Paul Lazar,
Who is this?
I need you to Google him and
Oh.
show this person, TJ McWeaksauce.
Oh, the
This
actor.
guy has been in a bunch of movies. So he was in Snowpiercer.
He was
He
also
was
in
in
Silence of the Lambs.
He was in Philadelphia. If you've seen that movie, he naturally looks like that. Okay, he's
Yeah.
got a lazy eye.
Yeah.
They didn't make him put it like a contact in his eye and make him look like an idiot. That's just what the guy looks like.
Yeah, that's just him.
So good on that guy for doing movies, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's doing anything today.
Let's look at his IMDb. He was in A Meaningful Life, The Blacklist, Tin Crosby. I don't know any of these. Last one was Snowpiercer.
Yeah, he's doing stuff. Last year at least. Guy's getting it. He's in a movie called Fugly.
Fugly.
Exclamation point.
Fugly.
So.
Fugly, a Latino comic's near-death experience forces him to revisit his personal and professional highs and lows.
Wait, he's in a movie called Bass Ackwards. 2010. A man coming off a disastrous affair with a married woman has a lyrical, strange, and comedic cross-country journey in a modified VW bus. Lovely. And it's the the opening the poster is that van with two guys taking a piss on the side of the road. That one got by committee, everybody.
He's also in this movie called The Host. A monster emerges from Seoul's Han River and focuses its attention on attacking people. One victim's loving family does what it can to rescue her from its clutches.
I want to do a deep dive into IMDb, but it'll be toe tags. The stars fell on Henrietta. This guy, keep on doing what you're doing, man. You starred in a movie called Bass Ackwards.
Paul Adam's got to eat.
Okay, we're now in the final stretch with the Did You Notice?
Did you notice? What did you notice?
Why the hell? Oh, I talked about this earlier, but why is the hell called The Host? There's no sort of like possession.
Because it's the virus and you're hosting the virus. That's the reason.
Yeah, it's dumb. I don't buy that.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, here's what I wrote this verbatim. Who the fuck is that insistent on dumping formaldehyde down a drain? How does that create a river monster? What weird-ass hand-waving origin story for a monster? So...
Gotta get a monster somehow.
It's like, listen, he does it so weird. He's like, I think we should dump this formaldehyde down the drain. He's like, but it's illegal. He's like, I don't give a shit. Dump it down the drain. He's like, but it's illegal. It's toxic. Dump it down the drain, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's dirty. This bottle, it's dirty.
It's dirty.
Yeah.
Don't wipe this bottle down. Dump it.
Yeah, formaldehyde creating a river monster. Bullshit. It was. I understand what they were trying to go for, but I think it was a lot of hand waving. But I was able to get past it.
Yeah. So this next one, you notice that the kids are at the beginning of the movie too.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I was like, "Who are these weird, like these random kids?" Like I understand. Like I was like, "Fine, there's kids now." But when I watched it again, I was like, "Oh, that's the same fucking kid."
Yeah.
And when they came back, they rated that's further down. It's the same. Like I was like, "Where's all this food?"
Yeah, it's the same shop.
I was really not paying attention. I was like, what place did they run into that had all this food? I was like, oh yeah, it's the hut that they all started in.
Yep.
So, but see, that kid was like scoping it out. So that's why he knew it was there. The Hunsayo's shoddy cell service was actually established early on.
That's right.
Because later on, when she calls, like she can't get through. That was actually, I was like, oh, that's cool that they actually established that her phone sucks.
Damn, you should have bought her that new phone.
Damn, dog. Shouldn't have had all those fucking dimes in there.
Damn.
I fucked my aunt.
What? What?
Did you listen to Lonely Island?
No, I do not.
Listen to, what's it called? I don't think it's called I Fucked My Aunt. It's called, I don't know what it's called. It's got some guy in it. It's hilarious. But in the chorus, like it's talking about like, oh, like they were reminiscing about like the time when they were like had a good a good memory of like their aunt, and it's like, damn, I fucked my aunt, and then they say I fucked my aunt, and then like talking about actually fucking like the little ants, and I fucked my aunt too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, watch it. Sorry, that was a really obnoxious thing to interject. He Bong didn't make good on his promise to gut the monster.
No.
He's all like, I'm gonna, he's like, any monster that kills a human should be torn limb from limb. When I find it, I'm gonna gut it. But he doesn't. He gets his head smacked on the ground.
Yeah, that was
That was a rough death.
That was a rough death.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I felt bad for the dude. Okay, this was actually one of those funny. So during the vigil, when the guys came in and was like, "Hey, who here touched the monster?" or whatever, and they're like, and then Nami was like, "Hey, what the hell's going on?" He's like, "Well, let me let the news do that." He walks over to the news. He goes, well, actually, the news isn't on right now. As they're dragging people away, the news comes on and explains the situation. So I thought that was funny timing. It was kind of like you didn't outright do it. It was like you saw the news broadcast, and then like the corner, you see people getting dragged away. So if he had just waited a moment, he would have done it. But that guy was hilarious. He's slipping on everything. Okay, I had a question for you. So they got a sanitation truck, right? Mm-hmm. In a scene before that, the guys in a sanitation truck were attacked by the monster, and the monster landed on it. Mm-hmm. That wasn't the same sanitation truck, was it? Because the other one was like in a junkyard.
It could have been, maybe, but I doubt it. Because this was all like right after, like,
right.
I don't think there would have been enough time for them to like salvage the truck and bring it to the dump or whatever.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what I was wondering, because I thought the scene, he like kind of totaled the truck.
Yeah,
he's like landed right on it.
No, he lands right on it, so it's definitely not the same truck.
Okay, I thought that was like, oh, is that how they explain how they got the truck?
No,
but I guess not. So, fuck my dumb ideas.
Yep, no.
Already talked about this. Seiju and his brother broke into the family's stand. Mm-hmm. The the loogie scene in the water.
What was the loogie scene?
Okay, so the news broadcast is going. I gotta say this. So the news broadcast is out. All these people are waiting to cross the road. It's raining. They all have their sanitation mask on.
Oh,
there's a news broadcast going on. They're talking about the virus outbreaking. There's a guy starts coughing in the crowd. And everyone starts slowly move away. And so he takes his mask off and spits into the gutter water. Mm-hmm. And after he does that, this car drives by and splashes all that water onto everybody in the corner. And they're like, "Oh!" That was. I talk about, man. This director is like a master at that kind of subtle comedy, because that just had me laughing so hard. So. You want to read this last one?
And then, how did Seiju not see his dead brother in the sewer? How did he not? I don't know. I just think, I don't know.
Well, he says something about his brother. He's like, I have a brother, or I don't have a brother. Like, I don't know if he thought he didn't get caught with him.
Yeah.
I forget that scene.
I don't remember if he does acknowledge that he's dead. I don't remember.
Oh. Got to watch it again, I guess.
Got to watch it again.
Okay, well, that's all. Did you notice anything that you didn't write anything down?
I didn't write anything down. No, nothing off the top of my head. Nope.
Anything
going on? You can spot an Atlanta shout out in the movie, though.
Really?
Yeah, no, because they talk about the CDC in Atlanta, Georgia. That's what they say.
Oh, dude, there is a Walking Dead connection. I'm telling you. If you don't know what we're talking about, go listen to the regular show.
Yeah.
If you're watching the after show and didn't watch the regular show, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think there is a weird connection. You got Herschel, you got the CDC, you got some sort of weird virus. Mm-hmm. I'm only using one air quote for that. Because it could be true. So, I got nothing else, man. You want to talk about something else? You want to talk about Rocket League and how much we suck at it? What? Oh, is that the cat? For those of you just joining us, I used to have a sign that says free cat. Just go ahead and direct message Justin. He will send that cat to you in a box
God, no.
with a air hole in it.
With a single air hole in it. That would be
It'll
awful.
actually just be a knife stabbed into the box. That did not hit the cat.
Didn't hit the cat.
It was expertly stabbed, but it'll be in the box. So you just remove the knife, you'll get air for the cat.
All right. Well, I think it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah. All right. It was fun.
It was fun. Good show. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week with Gurun Lagan.
Gurun.
Gurun Lagan.
Yes.
Yay.
Palyachi bitch.
Palyachi bitch.